Okay, you guys, so 1-point perspective in a very simple fashion. The easiest way to think about this is to think of a box, and the important thing to remember is that the flat edge of your box is completely parallel to your body for 1-point perspective. It's kind of how it functions. So if you were to pull the box towards you, it would be flat right against your face, this flat facing edge here. And then you would see that the edges of the box would recede back into space. What we're looking at here is this blue line is an imaginary line called the horizon line that represents eye level. The purple dot is what's called the vanishing point, which is where the lines of your box, your object, or your whatever appear to be receding back to. So in this case, the box is directly in front of me and it's slightly above my eye level, so I can only see the bottom of the box. I can't see the sides. That's something to think about whenever you're looking at a still life as well. Kind of what can you actually see? Where is your eye level? So just to show you how to draw the box and show it in a different way, I'm going to draw one down here that's a little bit below eye level and off to the right. So I'm going to use my square. You guys can do this freehand if you would like. It looks a little bit better if you use a straight edge. I'm kind of doing eyeballing this a little bit. It's not going to be totally square, but okay. So I've got almost a square, a rectangle. Now, to make it into a three-dimensional form, I'm going to take the corners and I'm going to bring them all back towards the vanishing point. It's kind of worth pointing out, I'm going to make these lines kind of light. It's worth pointing out if you make your vanishing point really large, then you'll have a lot of variation into where those lines can go, and it can make your shapes look kind of off. So make a pretty small vanishing point, maybe even smaller than what I have. Mine is big so that you can see it on the video. Okay, so I'm taking my lines back. And then now I want to figure out where I want my shape to end. And I need to make the sides of my box be parallel to the sides of the original shape. That's pretty important, otherwise things will look weird. And I'm going to eyeball it. You could measure it out if you really wanted to, but this is going to be close enough. And a little bit faster for the video. So I want this edge to be parallel to this edge, and this back edge to be parallel to the front edge here, or as close as I can get it. Okay. And now I'm going to just darken in that other edge of the box. Now I've got my box, okay? So that's how you make a rectilinear shape in 1-point perspective. It doesn't matter, it could be triangular, it could have all kinds of crazy edges to it. More organic type of forms just appear to be getting smaller as they go farther back, but without such a formulaic type of a thing going on. Let's say I want to make something curved, so I'll do something simple like a half moon sort of a situation here. Yeah. Okay, so again, you're going to go from your corners and take the lines back to the vanishing point. You can draw through your shape, or you could, leave that out, but sometimes it's helpful to see the imaginary lines. And now I have to deal with the top part of the shape. One way to deal with that, it's like, well, where do I start my line from? Is to take your straight edge, put it on the vanishing point, and then bring it down to the top of the curve, or to wherever it intersects the curve, like so. And that's a good place for that other line to go. Now I need a parallel line to this to finish up my shape. Okay, now I can do that, do that. There is that one line there that's kind of like describing the underside of this curve. And erase that because we don't need it. And there you go. So there's a curved shape. So for your assignment, you're going to be... Okay, you guys, this is the reality of trying to do demos with like your phone duct taped to or hair tied onto a camera or onto a tripod. Okay, sorry about that. For your assignment, you're going to be drawing shapes. You need 8 of them in all 4 all over the paper. You know, maybe make some that are directly in front of you where you can only see one side. Make sure there's a few where you can see both sides. All right. There went the tripod. Yeah. Okay. Have fun with your shapes, you guys.